the print industry is often seen as resource-heavy. But did you know that it's evolving to embrace more sustainable and creative practices? From eco-friendly materials to locally made designs, print is being reimagined as a tool to bring art and functionality into everyday spaces. Time to feature companies that champion sustainable initiatives. Welcome to CEStainability. Our guest tonight is a tandem behind a proudly Filipino brand that merges art and functionality with sustainable practices through beautifully printed pieces for everyday use. Joining us are sisters and co-founders Margot Prado and Mariel Ching, the women behind Millie Monday. Welcome to the both of you.
Hello, good evening, and thank you for having us.
Let's start, before we go into your sustainability practices, how did you transition from, a typical printing firm to Millie Monday? Who would like to answer?
Okay, so as you mentioned, print is actually the core business of the company. The mother company, Primex Printers, was established by our father in 1979. And as you see how much the landscape has changed over the past years, we had to innovate, to remain relevant to our market, and that's how Millie Monday came to be.
And Millie Monday because, Margot?
Yes,
What's the story there?
yeah, so Millie is our mom, and she is the heart and core of our family and the driving force in our business. She's 76, and it is just right that we honor her this way.
Like an homage to mom.
Yes, of course. And Monday, it's a fresh start, and we want to give beauty and
Joy.
to to everyone, to our customers especially, and
Yeah. You use water-based inks now. You have this printing machine. Are you the
Yes.
only one in the Philippines that has it? One
We're
of
not the
few.
only one, but we are, I think, one of the biggest users of HP latex that uses water-based inks that we use for our wallpapers.
Okay, wait,
Yeah,
let's bring it up.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Okay, go ahead. While our camera will focus on the
Yes.
beautiful prints that you have.
Yes.
Why sustainable? Why did you think that you, as a company, you want to focus on practices that don't harm the environment?
actually, our parents, we grew up, seeing them, and they taught us by example, and instilled in us our Filipino values like being masinop.
Walang
And
waste,
what-
ganyan.
So reduce, reuse, recycle is something that we have been practicing from ever since at home and in the office. But
Ayan, we're showing. Sige, sorry. We'll interrupt you
Okay,
muna.
yeah,
sure.
Tell us about what.
Pawi na,
what
you're trying
these-
your best.
Look at how beautiful
Very
these are.
nice. Yeah, so-
What are they?
So this is the wallpaper collection under Millie Monday. We're very proud to say that we were able to put together over 200 original illustrations by 9 local artists. And Raxine Maniquis is one of them. She's a very
These are hers.
Yes, this is her collection. It's sustainable because the wallpaper that we use is an FSC certified. FSC meaning it was certified by the Forest Stewardship Council.
the wallpaper that we
The
use
paper
is,
itself, the,
Yes.
the,
paper.
the
it's
material.
PVC free. And as mentioned, it is printed on the HP, and it's because it uses water-based ink, so
May I
it's
just say,
safe for
though,
the workers and for the environment.
This saling bubog is supposed to be the Philippines' answer to the Japanese cherry blossom.
Oh.
That's a local cherry tree. Yeah, beautiful, no?
And if you have to touch it to really appreciate the texture, I know like we can't translate it to the camera, but it
yeah.
feels just like almost not
Materiales
like paper.
fuertes.
Yes.
It's only the best.
It's really
Yeah. You said that it's very environment friendly that pwedeng sa ospital.
Yes, yes.
Ganun ka safe.
Yes.
Because it uses water-based inks, so it's non-toxic, even for indoors, even for hospitals. In
Dati
fact,
ba, what are wallpapers made of?
Yeah, help us understand the dangers
Yeah.
of the old,
The
old
old
style.
Yeah.
So usually large format printing, it uses solvent ink. So solvent, of course.
No one would smell.
Yes.
That's why I was smelling it kanina. And it
Yes.
has no...
It has no
none.
smell. Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
So that's the big
Very
difference.
harmful.
Very harmful to the workers and to, let's say, whatever space that you're going to install the wallpaper in. And it's a big plus also that the wallpaper that we use is PVC free.
And how expensive is this machine? Mahal? Na-ROI na kayo.
Getting there.
Don't worry, we won't
Yes.
grill you like we did Doc Mercado.
We won't ask
So unfortunately, choosing to be sustainable, it's not usually the cheapest option. But if you are, like advocates of sustainability, then you just keep on going, and we're lucky that we have clients and business partners who are aligned in that direction.
But with this one, no, of course, it's the new way of printing. And like, would you say parang hindi nga siya scratch? Kasi nung bata ko, mahilig ako magkiskis ng wallpaper. Tapos sinisira ko siya, galit na galit.
Pinipil mo.
Oo.
Paano pala yung pagdikit? Is it
Sustainable
also
din yung glue?
sustainable?
It's installed through very traditional means, using the glue mixed with water, because we prefer it that way, and it is in terms of longevity and durability, that's still the better way.
But you guys don't just have wallpapers. You
Yes,
also have
look
other
at
printed
that.
products like
This is so cute.
And
Cards.
this!
Yes.
And this.
so all of them
Bag
use
tags.
recycled or very sustainable materials.
Well, for the note cards,
Yeah, especially for the paper products, we really use FSC certified paper, and when we print that, we use soy-based ink, so biodegradable.
Biodegradable. The
And-
paper is imported. Is it produced
is.
locally?
It is. Actually, well, most, if not all of the materials that we use are imported. We have local distributors, but unfortunately, we
They
don't
still
have.
import it.
Yes.
wonder
Except for actually for this fabric.
yeah. So this is local fabric, the last textile manufacturer in the Philippines, and we're so happy to find them
The
because
last textile manufacturer?
Yes.
lot
There's only
of-
one left.
are we allowed to disclose?
Sorry.
But anyway, definitely local. And then the artist is also Filipina. She's Mia Delara.
Okay.
And sorry, it's baliktad pala. So, and of course, printed by us. So this is 100% local, including
This one
the
feels like
materials.
leather naman. It's a bag tag?
Yes,
tag.
it's a luggage
Luggage.
So
tag.
parang you just print on anything.
Almost anything.
And this
Kasi
is
wala
real.
nang nagbabasa ngayon. You don't print books anymore.
So we print artworks.
Galing.
But this one, like a leather, is this a vegan leather? Or
No, it's
leather?
genuine leather.
And then there's also, parang if you notice kasi mostly flowers, and this one's like a bit more modern. It's very small, but there's a
It's the
jeepney.
iconic tricycle. It's
And
actually the tricycle.
Okay, I need
And it's
glasses.
become a favorite souvenir item from that is also available in Cultura.
And same that printer that prints that using biodegradable stuff or earth-friendly stuff is the same printer.
It's a different printer. It's a flat. That one is printed by a flatbed UV printer.
Okay, what's that?
So
To us,
it's-
it's a
sorry.
layman way of
Okay, so
describing it.
with a flatbed UV printer, we're able to print on rigid materials. So it's direct print. So we're able to print on leather, on wood,
That's the
on
coaster.
acrylic.
Yes, the coaster.
The acrylic is actually, it has the jeepney design.
There.
Yes.
This is the coaster.
I also wanted to ask why it's so important for you to collaborate with local artists, because I remember there was that controversy before where fast fashion brands usually just steal the artworks of artists, right? They put it onto shirts, they use it on different items without securing their permission.
That was a very conscious decision.
Yes, yes. We wanted to celebrate and honor also the talents, the creatives, local talents, creatives, the makers through the products that we make. And that's why I think our products also stand out in the market because of these beautiful
Of
designs.
the design, yeah.
Yes.
And they get royalties for it.
Yes.
How is that determined?
It's a
Hindi
case to
one-time-
case.
Hindi one-time payment.
It depends.
Yeah,
It
sometimes
depends.
it's a
Yeah.
contract.
So yeah. So there's always a contract between the artist and Millie Monday.
And they're always recognized in let's say, in their
Yes.
packaging.
How many artists do you work with now? Because I noticed the themes are very Filipiniana, and it also highlights a lot of our native flora and fauna.
Yeah.
So is that also conscious?
Yes, yes. So the goal is to be able to work with artists from different parts of the Philippines. Of course, we started with Metro Manila-based artists, but recently we were able to work with a Baguio-based artist, a very young artist. So that is the whole the goal, to be able to tap artists from different.
Great because you gave new life to what was practically parang dying industry, no? Was
Actually,
printing, is it
yeah.
apt to describe it dying? Parang,
Well,
or-
there is a big decline in printing requirements, among our corporate clients. That's why we also ventured into this. The pandemic actually pushed us to go into retail, and it has become very exciting too and inspiring for us.
And
because it's still
challenging as
something-
well.
You mentioned that you have a machine that's actually certified as carbon neutral.
Yes,
Can
so-
you explain what this machine is?
So we have a.
Are you the technical person?
Yes,
Operations.
she's operations.
operations?
That's
and
why
she's
I'm like-
marketing and retail.
You are the
I'm
creative.
marketing and retail.
okay.
Yeah.
So we have a Heidelberg offset machine, and it has a carbon neutral certificate. It's the first one in the Philippines, and so clients would ask us, so what does it mean that it's it has a carbon neutral certificate? When the machine was manufactured in Germany, the carbon emissions were measured, and it was offset by planting trees in Togo, Africa. So, there are those, options. You cannot be like 100%
Yeah.
sustainable, but at least
Right.
we're able to incorporate those practices.
Are you planning to export? Because these things are like so nice to share. Parang, I mean, we
It's
know.
a very sophisticated
Yes.
aesthetic, no? Pero still capturing the Filipino spirit.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, hindi yung I mean,
Yeah,
okay
I know what
naman
you
to
mean.
be okay.
Minsan kasi may pagka, we like
traditional.
the more the merrier here in the Philippines, super gaudy, like bawal yung may blank space, di ba? But these are actually like,
Or
if
the
you saw
cards,
this in
look at the
Europe, di ba?
cards.
It wouldn't be so out of place.
Yeah.
Parang
So are you
ganon.
planning nga?
Well, the ultimate goal is, of course, to be a global brand. We've had customers, and maybe that is one way of our products to reach the global scene. They bring our products and give them
parang
as
souvenir.
gifts.
Oo.
Yeah, and even they're even given us corporate giveaways to international events.
Ah,
Like
yeah.
what?
Like, say,
Depart-
mga
like,
forum,
Yes,
conference.
yes,
yes,
the Department of Foreign Affairs is one of our customers.
Oh, they
yeah.
give them to their VIP
Yes,
guests, mga
yes.
conference on the law of the sea, mga ganon.
ganyan.
Yes, yes.
And
Recent-
mga, sa
sorry.
kultura rin kasi maraming nagpapasalubong shopping
Yes.
doon.
Right,
Even
right.
foreigners, even mga
Filipinos and
balikbayan.
expats, yes.
So do you get the word out and
Yeah, so we're very grateful to be part of the Cultura family because it has provided meaningful opportunities for us. At the same time, the SM Green Finds has become the perfect platform for us to showcase our sustainable products.
So you're listed as one of the products
Suppliers.
under
Yeah.
SM Green Finds.
That's right, that's right.
Anong criteria?
Well, what I know is The product has to be sustainable and local. So
Eventually, do you want to put that certificate, that mark, like the German printer that you bought really said zero, carbon neutral?
Carbon neutral,
Yeah.
and
Do you
it
eventually
actually
hope
has a
to do
logo.
Uh-huh.
that?
yes, in the wallpaper swatch book, because there's a write-up
Yeah,
on the front page, then we're able to mention that. In
Free,
some
yeah.
of our products,
Yeah.
especially if the client requests for that, those who have sustainable advocacies, we are able to add those logos.
Okay, and where can we buy the wallpaper? Because we have this really nice book, but if they want to look at it, do you
Yeah.
have retailers for that as well?
So,
You can't go to Cultura for that.
oh
can you?
yeah,
I'm guessing the
definitely,
others
yes,
come
yes.
in there.
So they can reach us through our social media accounts. So that's at milliemonday.ph.
It's perfect for an accent wall, right?
Yes.
In your home if you
Yeah.
want.
And you know,
Parang
the-
bagay yan sa'yo. It's very you.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Let me think.
They're all,
When they said
they're
the
all
que-
custom.
Yeah.
So they're not available in rolls.
Yes.
So
So,
you have to order.
and that's part of being
Parang
Masino.
indent order.
No,
para
but
walang
we
waste.
produce it.
Yeah, para walang
Yes,
waste.
yes.
Oo nga. Kasi you'll be stuck with inventory.
That's right.
If ever.
Yeah.
Pero sana hospitals do this, no? Wouldn't you rather stare at
May
this?
kwento
since it's-
sila, di ba? The
Yes.
Children's Hospital
Yeah,
ba?
so HP had a CSR years ago, and what they did was to dress up the cancer center for the kids with wallpaper.
It's visually pleasing. It's very visually pleasing, especially in a hospital,
Yeah,
right?
diba?
Where
When
it's
you're
so
like-
somber, it's so
Yes.
Yeah.
So what does the future hold for Millie Monday? What are your plans?
Well, the hope is to be a global brand, of course. We want to be able to source new material so that we can also expand the product line, and of course tap new talents, local talents.
Hopefully we can get paper, no? That's
Yeah.
hindi yung I mean, I love the handmade paper na parang pinukpok or whatever, but parang limited ang
Yeah.
production.
Yes, yes.
Parang
Even the
massive,
application.
parang mass supplier. Na talagang naka-factory pero sustainable yung pagkagawa.
Yeah.
Tsaka yung paper
Right.
niya approved by the
Well, we have
forest.
abaka. I wonder, di ba nagagawang papel yun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Your mother must be so proud. I understand that it was her dream to be able to make souvenirs. you know,
Right.
and you
Here-
fulfilled that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Margot.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
so much for
Thank you
having us.
also.
Mariel, rather, for joining us, the co-founders of Millie Monday.